Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I feel like I haven't filmed a real video in a long time. It's been a hot minute. I do know that last year my video schedule was all over the place. To be nice about it, I feel like I just wasn't on a very consistent uploading schedule. I didn't put out as much content as I'd like to for you guys. So this year, one of my New Year's resolutions is to make more videos for you guys that hopefully you'll enjoy. And I also just want to post more because I really do enjoy doing YouTube. Today for this video, I thought it would be really fun to do a how to stay fit for lazy people because I'm one of the laziest people on this planet. You can ask any of my friends, family members. It's actually ridiculous how much I nap, watch Netflix, don't want to do anything. If there's a way for me to do as little amount of work as possible while still seeing results, I'm all for it. I came up with a couple tips here that hopefully will help with you guys. Without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and let's get started. The first tip that I wanted to talk about is building muscle because I feel like when people think of fitness, one of the first things they want to try to do is do cardio to burn as many calories as possible, but it's actually a lot more efficient to do weight training or resistance training, especially when you're trying to put in as little effort as possible. The more muscle that you have on your body, the more you're going to increase your resting metabolism, and this means that when you're not doing any sort of activity, you're actually going to be burning more calories with more muscle than you would if you just did cardio all the time. So when you're napping, watching TV, whatever it may be, you're burning a lot more calories than you would if you didn't have the muscle on your body. One of the best and most efficient ways I found to do this is by doing progressive overload training, and this means either increasing the amount of weight that you have, the amount of frequency that you're doing the weights at, or decreasing the rest times. Just doing something to make the activity more intense to give you the best results when you want to build muscle. My second tip is be as time efficient as you can, and the way that I figured out how to do this is plan out what you're doing before you're going into the gym. I know for me personally, if I walk into the gym and I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do today, I realize that it's very hard for me to do a very quick workout and be in and out. But it's a lot more efficient for me to do a workout if I go in knowing what exercise I'm going to be doing, what muscles I'm going to be targeting. I think that you can get a great weight training session in 45 minutes. Even if you did like a 30-minute session, if you know what you're doing when walking in, you're going to have a much better session than if you were to walk in not knowing what you're doing. You spent 2 hours just kind of lollygagging around the gym, going on whatever equipment you felt you wanted to. If you're having trouble figuring out what kind of exercises you want to do in the gym, if you look up stuff on Google, like what are some back exercises, some shoulder exercises, there are plenty of different tutorials and pictures for you guys to look at, but I always think it's a great idea to go in with an idea of what you're going to be doing. Number 3 is a personal one for me, but sometimes I just don't like leaving my house. I like to chill. I like to sleep. The last thing I want to do is spend my time trying to commute or walk over to the gym. So, one thing that I really like to do is do some of my workouts at home. I did this a lot in high school because my gym was not super close to me. Now in my college apartment, I live right by a gym, so I can just walk downstairs and do that. But I used to do a lot of Fitness Blender YouTube videos, and if you guys don't know their YouTube channel, I'll link them down below. They're super helpful, but they have a lot of at-home workouts where you still get a very good workout, hundreds of workout videos, different types of cardio. They have some resistance training ones, and a lot of them are body weight exercises, which means you don't need any equipment at all. And I think it's really nice because you can do it in the comfort of your own room. If you're trying to watch TV, you can watch this Fitness Blender YouTube video while you're watching an episode of whatever you want to do. Another tip that I have for lazy people, aka myself, is if you want to be time efficient, I really recommend HIIT training or Tabata. These are some of the quickest and most effective ways to get a good workout in. HIIT means high intensity interval training, and Tabata, I think it's like 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. But regardless, both of them are like short bursts of high intensity training. It might be burpees or jumping jacks. HIIT training usually is around 15 to 20 minutes, while Tabata is only 8 minutes or something like that. Looking for some good ideas, I know that YouTube has plenty of these workouts. You can just type in Tabata HIIT training workout, and there are millions of videos that I'm sure you guys can check out. The next tip that I have is walking while watching your favorite show. I know for me, I love watching Netflix. I think I've mentioned this maybe 8 times in this video. But if you're watching a 40-minute episode, if you're just walking on the treadmill while watching your episode, you might have your phone in front of you or something. That's a great way to just burn calories when you're not even paying attention to it. You don't even have to be doing anything crazy. Plus, it's a great way to distract you from if you don't really like taking time out of your day and you would much rather multitask and do 2 things at once. My 6th tip that I have is to find a really good workout playlist. And I know for me, I have a set of about 50-ish songs, and I listen to them pretty much every time that I go to the gym. And the reason why I think this is a great tip for lazy people is because sometimes I find it hard to give myself some motivation to actually work out or, perform the best that I can. But when I have a workout playlist, it's almost like my brain automatically associates that music with, okay, we're in gym mode, we gotta try our best, we gotta work our hardest here. My 7th tip is always choose the more active option. There are a million options that we're faced with every day, but if you have the option of taking the stairs, taking the escalator, obviously take the stairs. It's little things like that. Those little activities add up, and you would be surprised how many more calories you burn and how much more active you are just by doing some small changes within your day. The 8th and final tip that I have is rest days, because I feel like these get overlooked a lot, but especially for lazy people, I think that rest days are like the best thing to hear ever. Actually really beneficial, especially if you're trying to build muscle, to give your body some time to recuperate and rebuild itself. You don't get muscles while you're in the gym, you get them while you're resting. It is definitely okay to take a couple days off from the gym, or if you want to, alternate which days you work out, but you definitely do not need to go to the gym every single day, and you actually shouldn't, because in the long term you'll get much better results if you take time to let your body recuperate. These are my tips on how to stay fit even when you're lazy. I've personally used all of these tips, and I think that they're very, very helpful, especially if you have a million things on your plate like I'm sure most of you guys do. I know that I do. But as much as I love the gym, I also like to have as much time as I can to do other things. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you guys all in my next one. Bye.